Alright, what's up, guys? K-Dog's Kennel coming
You're
back
behind the
at
wheel.
ya.
All right, where to?
With the continuation of the Naked City DLC
A one-way
case.
ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking his guilty dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames always equals problems.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
I do believe. Will you stop, please? Yep, right there toward the top.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud. Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
And the pearl ring is also hot.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Alright, so we gotta go to Mrs. Eastrom.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eastrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
This cutscene's gonna play out for you guys. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, and I will be right back.
I am Mrs. Eastrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Alright, guys. Back for more. Thought I had a little bit of time, but...
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
items.
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. Lie.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eastrom?
Who do you think you are, making heinous accusations in my own home?
Because it was only listed at like a couple hundred or 10,000.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Burglary incident report.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night. At least a year ago.
Aye.
But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. At a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Oh, boy. Yeah, this one you actually have to drive to. And you gotta be careful not to hit anything. You should get dinged for, or I think you get a trophy if you,
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiancé you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
just being very careful not to hit anything.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in. 11K, message from Detective Bukowski. Murder victim Jimmy LeBlanc's record shows he most often worked with an accomplice. Caucasian male, approximately 6'2", 220 pounds, heavily built, known only as Willie.
Willie? Willie? Where can we find Willie? Just being here, trying to be careful not to hit anything. Yeah, get out of the road, dude. Oh, this drive takes forever. This is why I don't drive to, like, locations in the game, just because it's just... It's just a time-consuming thing. God damn it. And that don't matter if I hit anything, because I just smacked into the fucking car. There we go. Should have done this before. Finally. Arnett's apartment, 644.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
That was Arnett, motherfucker.
Welcome, sir.
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. As we hit the second floor again.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on.
Put your hands in the air!
Of course.
Give it up! LAPD!
Oh.
Don't make me chase you!
Damn it. Get up. I hate doing balancing beams. Oh, crap. Oh. It bashed me upside the head.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming round, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
Well,
Missing
let's
something,
do it.
Henry?
What do we got here? In the suitcase. We have his ticket for Mexico.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her?
And we got a watch.
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Alright. Let's get some answers.
I'm at a loss.
Get his story. Let's see Henry talk his way out of this with Heather in the room.
Well, let me talk. There we go. Professional burglary ring. Here
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
You're a freaking liar, dude.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
Well, the Fabergé cigarette case that you tried to, or that you actually pawned there, sir.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties and find out where and when and then have the guests burgled. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Okay, motive for the Randall murder.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
Lie.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Oh, because you got a one-way train ticket, sir.
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
The identity of Mr. Henderson.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Lie.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Well, luckily we do. Contraband list.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Well,
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Alright, so now we gotta get some more information from Stoneman. Since he is, like, been infatuated with her. That's his smoker's jacket that was in her room. Let's get our asses over there.
You can drive.
Fine, where are we headed?
Back to Stoneman's practice. Good sir.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
I should have never told you that.
Alright. Let's go in here and see what Stoneman's got to say for himself. I feel like I was just here. Well, I kind of was in the last part, but still. Where are we at? About 18 minutes. Yeah, we're almost done.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in. I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife, or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me, throw away the key. What have I done?
Or just jump to your death. Yep. That works too.
Coming.
Well, well, well. That's alright. I mean, we'll... That's just fucking crazy.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Well, I don't think we'll be having to come back here no more now that freaking Stoneman basically killed himself.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place.
Willie Reed taking this guy's squad car. Or not.
You can drive.
Oh my god.
It's that guy from the papers.
Okay, the guy's had enough.
Thank God I didn't park there.
That's terrible.
You're behind the wheel.
Willie's apartment.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
Alright, so basically we gotta listen for the harmonica.
The harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
There he is.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Alright, now we have a little fun chase scene here. Coming to get you, buddy. Get up. Go up. Go up. Get up. Keep going up. Green pipe.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
Alright, so what I want to do first is I want to shoot down all the lights in North Broadway. Give me my regards. And then we'll take down Wilson Reed.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
8 million stories. There's that trophy. 16 of 16 clues found. 16 of 16 questions correct. 5-star. Julia Randall lived fast and died young, sending 1 man to jail and 3 to the morgue. There we go, guys. Next episode is the final Vice desk case. So tune in to that in the next episode. Appreciate you guys watching.